So there are a few people, especially if you are new to trading, that have issue with calculating pips for JPY pair. So if you've noticed, you see the way the currency prices have been arranged for the JPY pairs is different from the other pairs. So we are going to go through how to calculate pips for JPY. So the JPY pairs we are referring to are Euro JPY. Euro JPY. So that's the Japanese yen pairs. We have AUD JPY, CHF JPY, CAD JPY. We have GBP JPY, and lastly we have NZD JPY. Right. So if you look at the prices, so for instance, if you look at the price of USD CHF, so let's go to USD CHF chart right now. So you see USD CHF has 4 values. So for instance, the current price is around 0.9550. So from the conventional way, we know that this is the pips. So if this moves down to 0.9500, it means this has decreased by what? 50 pips, right? This is different from the JPY pairs, and most beginners find it a little difficult to understand what this actually means. So for example, if you take NZD JPY, you see the number of pips, the way the currency is arranged is different. So you have the points after 2 numbers. So for example, if you take this is 86700, 86.700, right? So this is very different from the conventional way for the other pairs. So how you calculate this paper is very simple. All you simply do is take away the decimal point. So you have 8670, but you look at it at 8,670. So if this move from 8670 down to, let's say, this point here, $8,561. If it moves from this level to 8,561, I'm not getting it right here, 85.61. This would also become what? 8,561. So what you do is you subtract 8,561 from 8,670. So let's quickly do this calculation. So that gives you 109 pips. 109 pips. So this is very simple. Take the decimal point away, and you're only dealing with the last 2 figures. You're not dealing with the third figure after the decimal point. So let's look at the other JPY pairs, CHF JPY. So you see CHF JPY has 3 decimal places. CHF JPY has 3 figures before the decimal point. So you have, for instance, 147.80. What you do is to take this decimal point away, so it becomes 147.80. And if this price moves down from 1.14780 to, let's say, 1.146,200, 146,200. So the last decimal point is more important. So 146.20. So this becomes 14620. You take the decimal point away, and then you subtract this value from this value, right? So you have 147.80 minus 146.20. So 147.80 minus 146.20, and this gives you what? 160 pips. So it doesn't matter the JPY pair you are looking at. All you need to do is what? Remove the decimal points and put it together as one value. So let's look at another JPY pair, which is GBP JPY. So this also has 3 numbers before the decimal point. And as I said, you're only considering two decimal points after the decimal point. You're not considering the last value. So for instance, here we have 167.60, 167.60. So what you do is to remove the decimal points is 167 165.60. If it moves to, let's say, 165.80, if it moves to 165.80, you take the decimal point away, so that becomes 165.80. So then you subtract this value from this value. So all we are doing is removing the decimal point. 167.60 minus 165.80. So let's do this calculation real quick. 167.60 minus 165.80. 165.80. So this gives us 180 pips. So very simple. All you do is, some of the JPY pairs has 3 numbers before the decimal point. Some of them has 2 numbers before the decimal point. All you do is to take the decimal point out and then combine it together and do the subtraction. So let's look at a pair like USD JPY. So USD JPY has 3 numbers in front before the decimal point. So it's similar to GBP JPY and Euro JPY and CHF JPY. So all of them has 3 numbers before them. So GBP JPY, Euro JPY, CHF JPY, and USD JPY. So these pairs has 3 numbers, which means you have like 0.00. So all you do is to take the decimal point out, then it becomes 0.0000, and then you do the subtraction. And if you look at JPY pairs, like, so SGG JPY also have 3 decimal point. If you look at JPY pairs like NZD JPY, it has 2 numbers before the decimal point. AUD JPY also have 2 numbers before the decimal point. CAD JPY is part of this. It has 3 numbers before the decimal point. Right. So this is how you can simply calculate pips for JPY pairs. Just take the decimal point out, combine them, and do your subtraction. And I'm sure your doubts about calculating pips with JPY pairs are being cleared. And if you have any question regarding this, leave your comments below this video, and see you in the next video.